Lineup for Torey Lavello, brought to you by Appliance Alley. Ketel Marte, top junior in left. Nolan Arenado, the veteran at third base. Tommy.
Forget about these numbers, okay? The games, the starts, the record, the ERA. Go after these D-backs and quiet the snakes.
Let's take a look at the.
Well, it was great last night, the run production for this team, and give it the offense for this Diamondback team. The top three are really a concern, even with Moreno batting. Outings for Griffin Canning, the four-seamer, the changeup. He's got a really good changeup. And I think too many pitches towards the middle of the plate. So, corner of Tony and Trevor, Petco Park stepping up to the plate for the Diamondbacks.
Series from San Diego, and Griffin Canning's first pitch is going to miss. He's been helping them get off to some.
He stands so close to home plate. He likes to turn and burn.
5% off your total purchase at participating Petco locations tomorrow with your.
To get that leading hitter in any inning is huge. Look at what I got down on my defense here.
What do you got, Jerry? There.
If Griffin Canning is going to throw that
up the middle into center field, and a base hit for Purdue. Well,
he pitched very well last year before he got hurt with the Mets with that Achilles injury.
Here's the line from that start, May 5th of last year. 5. Corbin Carroll 2 for 6 with that home run we just showed you. Drops in there for a strike. Perdomo. Over to first, and back safely is Perdomo.
Really not the best, but he's a threat to go.
So we get a challenge. ABS powered by T-Mobile as
not really the best time, I think, to challenge this early in the ball.
That is strike 3, gets him.
That's the high slider, and it locks him up from the right side to the lefty. Here it is.
Moreno.
Way down tonight for the Diamondbacks, just because we can.
Nato.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Like lead at first for Perdomo. With 2 down, they check on him, and he is back safe.
Been really putting the ball in play, getting on base, and
right center. Runner goes, and here's a base hit.
Now that looked like the classic hit and run early in the count. 1-1 count here, and with the way that by Arizona.
Moreno's been great. His first inning, important for any pitcher, but certainly
run in that bulk outing against the Dodgers.
Now Kepler has been run as he fights it off. Foul, 1 and 2. 2 outs in the Diamondbacks' first inning. Changeup missing away, 2 and 2. The top of the first, Padres coming up. Padres line is brought to you by UC San Diego. And Duhar, the DH, with Song at second base.
And trying to improve the record, but the high ERA. One of the questions marks off of Merrill Kelly.
Here's Fernando.
Remember, we showed you in our game open, Fernando hitting a fastball. He's got to be
of a fastball, only at 92. Little cut at the end. Don't know fastball though, slider.
Yeah, still the bigger breaker there.
Strikeout Fernando. First out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Kelly, he can throw that pitch to the heart of the plate, and it just dives.
In there for 80th game of the year, team game 93.
Plate is it's a kid who really can go get him in. What a beautiful shot.
We got the drone
off that fastball up and away.
Jackson Merrill against Merrill Kelly. Jackson's 2 for 6. Is able to get Merrill for out number 2 of the first inning.
Not a rock thrower. This guy has an idea, hitting his spots, changing speeds. Henslow.
Here's Xander Bogaerts with 2 down in the inning. Fly. Thanks very much, Merrill Lewis. Absolutely. Looking to keep it going here. Scurriel Jr. leading it off here in the inning for the Snakes.
Popped up on that sugar. Yeah! He's going to be up. You know, as a right-handed hitter, if you get a fastball up and over, we've mentioned this before, but it's only, right? If you got some pop the opposite way, try to take it that.
2-2.
Out in front of that change.
Coming up is Griffin Canning. In the air to shallow right has Fernando.
Inside with the two-seamer, the sinker, and ate him up.
Take strike one. Down the.
Well, what a career this guy's had.
And struck him out on the changeup. Third strikeout for Griffin. Jason Aldean and Luke Bryan. A chemical romance will be here as well. Tommy Troy. One's batted in for Tommy Troy.
You know what my nickname for him would be? Fight on. U.S.
There in time for out number 3. A 1-2-3. Manning to the Padres on top 1-0.
Manny on cue. Stays inside it. It was down the middle. He's got popped the opposite way.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
You got the good swing on it. It will go.
Ground. 5th home run in the last 11 games for Machado.
They had a couple of multi-hit games. Days come to town. And then the All-Star break. Big road trip coming up. So hopefully these pop. You know, there are the games where they score 8, 9, 10 runs. And then they L. If I'm Kelly and the way he's been swinging it, you might spin something up there.
Campusano in the lineup. A check, yes, he did, according to Ryan Wells.
The strike.
Rolls.
We say it a lot to where a pitcher with 4 seamers, just to give these Diamondbacks a different look. We've got 2 guys out there tonight.
Now bats out of the 9 spot for Arizona. It's on the run and kind of a double pump, but he gets it there in time. Yeah. Getting just 15 runs of support in his last 9 starts.
Yeah, that's tough.
Kingfish supposed to join us next inning.
I
want to know a couple things. One is whether Walker Buehler.
Mike's just like, nah.
In the air to center field, right by where Merrill was standing. Canning.
You know, it's a good sign there. That 4-seam fastball, 95. You know, it'll be effective.
3 for 9 in the series is the. Back, he'll get back there, backpedaling to the dirt of the track to reel it in.
One run, it was earned. I want to know, where did you stink last?
I mean, we'll have it all come together at some point. And I know Tommy Troy hit a really bad one for a pop-up.
He's exhausted.
King. The first thing that came to mind is like a trophy fish.
Called Kingfish.
Oh, really?
With the
Angels.
Angels. Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Anyway, great.
Yeah.
And the last time we were talking to Buehler, we happened to notice you were kind of giving it.
Mud was in the locker room later, and I was like, that is just—it's the furthest thing from the truth. So I am very happy.
Walker was on the cans last time. We showed a shot of you, and you just happened to be
a prediction, or do you know?
I know 114.5.
Wasn't elevated to the gap for another home run.
We need some launch angles.
Yeah, again. I talked with Susan Waldman. And
I was actually threatened. She told me that if I didn't treat him well,
getting that ball in as Kepler goes to third, keeping that runner at first base, because now on a grounder.
And to do some damage. He's come up in some big spots in this 4-game series.
Going the other way, but there is swing and miss in there as well. So get ahead and expand the zone. Oh, that was too close for comfort. That was right at the dome of Arnott. Wow.
So in scoring position is Gurriel Jr. now moving up to in there and takes ball 2.
Now as a pitcher you have to erase that. Okay, 2 out.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. And the pop-up slide at second. Canning in the second inning. Now 1 for 11 against Canning in his career. Strike called. Waiting on deck.
Here's where I think he'll try on the infield. And you got the rookie on deck, Troy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Double. He comes off. It is out. This game is tied at 1. The bottom of the 4th inning will show your Padres pride with this brown and gold show.
Goes if you need your sled or chariot washed. It's really easy. Thank you.
You've been working out?
Not really. If go ourselves a brand new ball game, Don.
Yeah, we do. Tied up 1-1. 2-3-2. And that is strike 3. Bogart hit his 19th home run of the year, back to lead off the second inning. First.
Manny showing off the power to the opposite field.
Lined up.
109 off the bat of Manny, and this is the 2-seamer.
1 out, 1 on. Gavin Sheets.
You can see that pitch. Doesn't matter the count.
In Major League Baseball at the moment. Keep an eye on him.
Good at bat, kid from Stanford.
Showing bunt and offering at it for strike 1. I think it was called strike anyway. And he gets it down first base way as Canning will go underhanded. Trouble scoring runs, I think, is the answer to that. I think they're from scoring position. With Ketel Marte jumping ahead here. One right, Fernando kind of froze it first, but he can recover with his speed. He makes the catch. Diamondbacks 4th in Major League Baseball in sacrifice bunts. Right out to the warning track in right field in the 3rd inning. So his went after it. Evens the count at 1-1. Chasing a slide.
Last couple times out, remember he followed Wandy as the bulk guy. 73 pitches last time out.
Scoring position, 6 for 27. You see up the middle into center field, a base hit. And around comes Tommy Troy. Second base with a base on balls. One. 7 for 14 in the series is Moreno. So a 2-out solo home run. Here's Tommy Troy now. A lot of them is coming as a Rocky, of course. But does 17 of the 32 now against the Padres. Spot, and with 2 down here in the inning. Right out of play. Set up foul, back and out of play. Swing and a miss. Good cut at the splitter. Presented by MasterCard, July 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific on Fox by the Padres. Bradley Rodriguez.
Going to have to deal with the hot fastball. Last 5 times out, he's only given up 1 earned run. And these Diamondback hitters are going to have to turn up the dial a little bit. They're looking at 97.
Over first base, and the speedster back to the bag. Major League level, and his high in the season of the minors is only 24. And a ground ball headed towards shortstop. Bogart's coming in. Will throw
one. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready here. We're going to take a little left.
Coming back, Moreno will make the catch. Kelly over the course of his career. 11 for 31, the breakdown.
Gosh, you beat me to it again.
Yep. Fouled off to the left in the pen.
That's exactly where he wanted it. Upstairs.
Struck him out. Fastball again.
Up, outer half.
Down for Xander.
After they hit that high shot,
it's kind of a fugazi thing, really.
Right?
Because they get rid of it very early in the game. I think an umpire probably can judge that somebody is out of the box.
You're in the box. And hitters, it looks like
Hopper down to first, and Cronenworth will take it alone. Out number 2. Here's a look at our Disney Cruise Line cruise cam.
Good seasick.
Corbin Carroll. Minutes. Then you were inside.
When we went out, it was choppy, which outside helped a little bit.
7th inning stretch. And he taking this time for 9 now in the series.
The last one down away for a strike. Again down and away.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 that he has pulled. The All-Star break since 2019. 20
to 22. Well, it was a slider down and away. Trippers.
Next pitch would be 90 for Kelly. Roll right to his first baseman, Tawa, who kept his foot on the.
Why mess up the transfer? Why go for this ball?
7 in a row, retired now by Merrill Kelly, who has settled into this outing. The 1 run so far tonight.
And he did not let that home run affect. He really likes that changeup, and that's been.
Be ready. Should they choose to go in his direction. 0-2 pitch. Diamondbacks have a 3-1 lead. With 2 down in the 8th, Diamondbacks on top 3-1.
He might have just set up that changeup down in the zone after going at 97 up top.
Full count. Not chasing was Gurriel. On the ground to short. Couple hops for Xander Bogaerts. First pitch. He has turned it over to the pen.
Well, it's late, Don, and talk about run differential for these Padres.
And Song down on strikes. That's 11. Padres as we move to the 9th inning.
A 42nd game, putting together a nice year. Boy, that ERA is creeping down. It's a quick 9th right here.
Nolan Arenado fouled off to the right, out of play.
Fish tonight, you're going to be ill tomorrow. Right. Yeah, use that one.
We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning in San Diego. It's 3-1 Diamondbacks. Yeah, lots of sweep. And pitch.
Like Kevin.
Right at the bottom of the zone.